Hello, welcome back to another video. Or I should say, welcome back to another very impromptu vlog style video. My regularly scheduled content is going to be returning soon, but I am very busy at my day job right now, and I'm having trouble trying to find the time to film some of the bigger content outlines that I have written in preparation for filming. So today specifically, I was at the store, maybe buying one or two things to pad a giveaway that's coming up. And I decided that today is the day that I dye my hair. Now, whether you're a new subscriber and you weren't around when I dyed my hair a few weeks back, or you just didn't get to really see it in its full glory because it wasn't really included in a video, I dyed my hair rose gold. I will put a picture here for your reference so you can actually see what I'm talking about. It was a dream of mine that I'd wanted to do for a while, and my best friend in the whole wide world, Lucy, who I'm sure will watch this video at some point, dyed my hair to be able to make it rose gold. Okay, so my natural hair color underneath here, it's quite dark. It's a deep, dark brunette because I am Lebanese. Yes, I am very white, and I'm certainly treated as a white woman and identify as a white woman, but you should see the rest of my family and the traits we possess. The most Lebanese traits I have are my protruding eyes and my hooked nose. Anywho, the rose gold color was stunning. It was beautiful. It was everything I wanted it to be and more. And my dear, lovely Lucy did such a good job lightening my dark hair to take that rose gold color, but it won't stay. It just won't stick, which I think is just true of all rose gold color. It isn't my hair specifically, it's everyone's hair doesn't hold red or pink dye very well, and I've already gotten sick of maintaining it. Yes, I tried color depositing conditioners, I tried a couple different things, and they all work. They just rinse out of my hair so fast with like one or two washes that I just don't find them worth the effort. I, yes, do have a beauty channel, but I'm surprisingly low maintenance when it comes to my hair. So here's my plan. I still have these professionally done highlights, and I am going through a career change that is going to mean making a little less money for me for a little while. So, you know, I'm budgeting, I'm trying to save. And so I've decided to put a box dye over the highlights that I have in my hair currently. I went for a hazelnut brown. You can see what that looks like, and I'm hoping that it will take to the blonde parts and keep the dark parts and still have highlights and dimension because this is lighter than my natural color, but it will bring me back down to a brunette for sure, so that I can go about my life and have very low maintenance hair that I don't have to upkeep, because it is expensive to upkeep hair. So on any other day, I would have just gone and dyed my hair. I wouldn't have felt like I really need to film it for you guys, but one, I thought it might be a fun like vlog style video to just take you on this journey with me. And also the thing that really made me decide to do it today was when I went to Target. I did not know this existed. This is from the brand Schwarzkopf, and it is ammonia, silicone, and alcohol free. It is basically a green solution to box hair dye, and a green solution that I've never really seen before. For example, it says that it has 100% recyclable packaging, which, if you are feeling this right now, I mean, it's all paper, I believe, and cardboard. I'm curious to see if the contents on the inside are also recyclable, like the packaging that the color and whole mixture comes in. So the plan is to take you into the bathroom with me after I change into something I don't mind getting hair dye on. I am living in a sublet right now before we move to our final destination, and this place is really small. There's not great lighting in the bathroom. The bathroom is probably going to be super echoey. I will try to adjust the settings on my camera so that it is a somewhat seamless transition for you. Let's do one of those good old-fashioned box hair dye transformation videos. See you in a few. Okay, so I've got a towel over the sink here because the sink itself is very white underneath, and I don't want to stain it, especially because this is a sublet. This is where you're going to be. I changed into a shirt that is very old and I don't care about too much, and I think we're ready to start unboxing this and see what it's like on the inside. Okay, so this pops right out. Again, cardboard box. Okay, so what I'm seeing is plastic on the inside. I was kind of expecting that. It is kind of funny that they marketed it as this like super sustainable recycled material when nothing inside seems to be recycled. But I guess it is good that it's like ammonia and alcohol and phthalate free. All right, so starting with very smooth hair, making sure that everything is brushed through. Reading instructions. Put on the gloves, cover your clothes with an old towel. I do have another towel nearby that I can use. Apply to dry, unwashed hair. Check. Cool. You take the liquid solution here and you add the color to it. The one that says color cream right here. And then this is just nourishing conditioner that you use afterward in the shower to like treat your hair. But if we're lucky, that won't be too necessary because this is supposed to be relatively gentle in here. And we are a go. I actually had a friend of mine mention today, I got coffee with her when I told her that I was going to be doing this, that these box dye sets always have too much product in them and she never uses all of it. And I just found that absolutely fascinating because I almost got a second one, which I think I might end up feeling like I should have. We'll see. But I always use the whole thing. I've got a head of hair. So yes, I am going to squeeze this entire bottle in there. And then we just gotta shake this up really well, and I'm going to take my time with this. Are we mixed? I think all that's left to do is apply. Okay, so taking the gloves that are stuck to the packaging on here, I am gonna use those just so I don't get any dye underneath my nicely done nails or anything like that. And then my method of application today is going to be putting a lot of this color in my hair and brushing it through with a wet brush until it is completely coating every single strand. I know that I like this method and that it works for me, at least with other color depositing products. I am going to section off the hair and get a towel to put around my shoulders. And I think I'm going to speed you guys through this part, give you updates if there are any. Then we will reconvene once I have all of this on my head and start a timer. Let's do it.
Been with my finger on the window. You keep pushing me away. I should let go. Best out, I stare at you and wonder.
Okay guys, so this is totally empty. I might go watch a show. I need to clean up the bathroom because I got the dye in a few places that I did not mean to, namely the wall. I don't know how that happened. So I'm going to clean all of this up and go watch a show, let this develop for 30 to 45 minutes. I think I'm going to set a timer for 30 minutes and see how this looks after 30 minutes, and then I will come back and give you guys an update. All right, guys, I'm back. It's been about 30 minutes. I will say that as soon as I went out and started watching the show that I've been watching as it was kind of taking, I started sneezing a lot and my throat hurts. Keep that in mind, but if you've done box dye before, that's how I've kind of always experienced box dye. Everyone is slightly different, but they all just kind of like give me a headache, and usually I kind of chalk that up to ammonia, which this is not supposed to have any, so I don't know what in this is giving me either like an allergic or just kind of like irritated reaction. But the color of it and the like areas that were blonde, like I had a money piece right here, which I'm hoping will still kind of come out to be a little money piecey. It's got this really nice warm brown color to it, so I'm hoping that it'll come out to be close to this nice like warm hazelnut brown, I think is what it said. Yeah, I think of this as kind of like a chestnutty brown. I think it's time to wash this out, guys, and see what it looks like once I can get it all out. Time to hit the showers.
As a young girl, the fields were mine. We played hide and seek for hours, raised our shadows among the pines.
It is the next morning and I'm still waking up. I don't have a stitch of makeup on, but I did do my skincare routine already. I've got my coffee and I am ready to go over the claims that this thing has, talk to you about what I'm noticing, what I think you should know as a consumer if you ever consider buying this product to dye your hair. First off is the actual tactile feel of the hair. Getting a little closer, I do want to show you guys how incredibly shiny and silky it looks today. I mean, I'm hoping that the camera is picking that up. Do keep in mind that I put this product in it last night to kind of help with silkiness and shine, and then I put a little bit of that same product in it this morning on the ends. But that is something that I do almost every day with my hair just to make sure that it is heat protected and all that good stuff. Looking at the ends, however, I don't feel like this product fried my ends at all, which makes sense because there's no ammonia in it. It wasn't supposed to be lightening, it was supposed to just deposit color. Those products often will not damage your hair like bleach or ammonia will, but I still feel like it's valid to do a split end check, and mine are looking pretty good. Next, let's talk about color, how it actually came out versus what the box said it was going to look like. This is pretty darn close. I don't know if you're seeing this, but I feel like if anything, the main variation I'm seeing from the box is that it's a little bit lighter on the head, but not by a lot. We talked about this already yesterday, but I think this is kind of greenwashing in terms of saying that it's like recycled materials and stuff, but it's really only recycled on the outside. The inside was all not recycled plastic that's going to end up in a landfill anyway. I don't love that. I was hoping that this was going to be a little more innovative because in my mind, with my knowledge of greenwashing in cosmetics and what is sustainable and doable for cosmetic companies, I think it's very possible for this box dye industry to move toward more sustainable packaging at the very, very least. I'd also love to see claims about improvement on the industrial side, the actual production of this, because one thing that I'm sure you're aware of, but I like to mention in case people haven't heard, recycling is so important, yes, and your impact is so important, especially with water consumption. But when it comes to buying products, being able to recycle a product is not nearly as helpful to the planet as making sure the production of said product is carbon neutral and eco-friendly and sustainably done. So while I appreciate the effort here, it's really not that different from a normal box hair dye, and I think what they're trying to do with this packaging and specifically this like lid and bottom that's like cardboard-y is maybe distract you from the fact that all box hair dyes come in a cardboard box, a paper box. This top and bottom to me are not any more eco-friendly than a normal cardboard box. I guess it is a little better that they claim all of this packaging is made from recycled paper or plastic, but I'm still not that impressed. However, the product itself, I love the result of. But I just want to give a shout out again to Lucy, my best friend and hairstylist, cosmetologist. She's the one that did all of the beautiful placement on this head, left the underside dark, got these highlights going, the money piece. I'd also like to say I'm sorry, Lucy, if you are watching this video, because I know I just put box hair dye over your gorgeous, gorgeous work. I already told Lucy that I'm going on a budget and I'm not going to be able to continue to get my hair done. But Lucy, I hope you appreciate that I am still doing my absolute best to take care of my hair and keep it healthy. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for coming along on this like vlog style video thing that I'm doing lately. I hope that you are having an incredibly wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!